We are still talking about using AI for climate mitigation. Here we will talk a little bit about the power sector and how to reduce emissions from it, not only from operating or producing power, but also the market side of it, and decarbonizing the manufacturing sector. And in the power emissions reductions, basically we can use AI to optimize the location of solar farms, wind farms, even manage their location, in terms of windmills, avoiding the wake effect, and solar panels being optimally spaced and so on. And then comes the idea of making predictions to manage the power supply peak demands and optimizing the energy storage intermittency, etc., as well as demand side market, how users can add their own EVs and their own energy production into the grid and so on. So many applications. It sounds trivial, but actually the ways in which AI can get into the power sector, from managing the grids with intermittent contributors like solar and wind, to the still we are still running fossil fuel power plants and so on. So all that together, and then managing intermittency, AI is very useful. In the manufacturing sector, it's not just about optimizing energy use, but also details like using optimal amounts of alloys in producing steel to reduce waste and make the whole process optimal. Remember, steel and cement are massive contributors, relatively speaking, disparately large amount of contribution to emissions. And with India and China growing and rest of the world having lots of constructions, cement and steel are in huge demand, and they will continue to be big contributors to total emissions. So you want to decarbonize that system, or at least reduce the emissions seriously. We have discussed this topic in many ways, but here we're talking about using AI. We'll talk cement and materials in the next part of this report, but here steel, some details and case studies are provided on how company in industry, steel making plant in Brazil used AI optimization for alloy additions and actually made the process very efficient. All good news, but AI itself comes with risks in terms of potential increases in emissions, energy demands, and safety issues, etc. So we always have to be careful about the end-to-end systems, right?